My soul family, it is Wednesday wisdom time. Hope you are doing well, practicing self-care. I had the most amazing, refreshing spiritual bath this morning, and don't I feel rejuvenated. As we go through the day, just our everyday comings and goings, we're picking up so many different things, and it is always needful for us to get in a sacred space where we can wash it all away. That's why I believe that being near water or surrounded by water or going to a body of water, whether it be a shower or a bath, is so needful for the chosen ones. Make sure that you are bringing yourself back into spiritual and energetic balance, okay? Wanted to share the spiritual download. It kind of adds a little meat on to yesterday's download as I was out and about on yesterday and even on last evening. Holy Spirit began to talk to me about the things that are coming into our lives, chosen ones. And this is very important because the things that are coming into our lives are exciting, all right? The connections, the sacred unions, the divine counterparts, the business opportunities, the opportunities to be able to show off your gift in an authentic way. All of these things are coming. And in truth, most of us have not had this on a consistent basis in our lives. And because of that, we haven't had a lot of practice in protecting, thank you, Holy Spirit, those things which are divinely guided into our lives, all right? Being willing to take the risk, all right, after loss and what we consider to be failure in a different season or at a different time, all right? Being willing to cover, you understand, and not only to cover, but to spiritually cover it and also naturally cover it. Willing to come against anyone and to contend. I'd rather say contend, supposed to come against, contend with anyone that challenges what has been divinely guided into your life. Okay? As Holy Spirit began to break this thing down and share with me that there are going to be those that are around you that are going to question your divine connections, your opportunities, all right? Maybe you shouldn't take that opportunity. They're going to have a lot of opinions, but one thing that has happened with us chosen ones is we are maturing to a place where other people's opinions are becoming irrelevant. We're starting to understand that sometimes when you share what Holy Spirit has shared with you with someone that is not in tune and not in touch, they're not going to see it the way that you see it. All right. So unless you're sharing it with another open-minded chosen one, someone that really knows who you are at the core. All right. We are being more discerning about what we share. And also we are protecting. All right. We're not, these divine connections, we're not hanging them out to dry. We're not exposing them. All right. When a misunderstanding happens, we're not, running them down. We're not tearing them down to other people. It's a healthier way to preserve a connection when there's not backstabbing involved. We've already dealt with that. We've already dealt with, people contaminating our character with their words. We've already dealt with that. All right. And so now we're in a time where this divine intervention has taken place and all of these opportunities are coming in, and those opportunities are not only going to be protected by you, thank you, Holy Spirit, but they're going to be protected by those that you come in partnership with. It will no longer be that you are in connection or in partnership with someone in whatever the area is, and that person tolerate other people speaking negatively about you. It is going to be so cohesive, and that person is going to know that, okay, this is a divine being that needs to be protected. Let me cover them. It is a wonderful feeling to be truly covered. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Where even if you have to walk into a place where you are not maybe necessarily welcomed, but you're walking in with someone that covers you and that doesn't tolerate anyone else coming for you. All right? Just think about how that feels, what that feels like. That's what we're going into. All right? Whether it is family, whether it is friends, acquaintances, you might have to contend with some people. But you've got to be willing to stand firm in your decision to move forward with divine connections. All right? And you can't be swayed by what people think. All right? If you have not healed that people-pleasing element in you, heal that. Because if you don't, when these connections that are divinely guided come in, you're going to be easily turned by anything that anyone says around you. Okay? You know the feeling you get when you want something or you desire something, doesn't matter what area it is in, and then anything could be told to that individual that is involved with it or involved with you, and they literally get confused. It is because they're not rooted in what they desire. They're still teetotering on people pleasing. When you are rooted and grounded on what you know is truth, when you are rooted and grounded in your belief, you can't be tossed to and fro. All right? There is no confusion. There's only confusion when you are not anchored. Because anytime anyone throws anything out, you shift your position. Be firm, chosen ones, in your position. Because you're not going to be able to link up with other chosen ones. Once they discern that you're doing this, they're not going to move forward with the connection. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Once they discern that anyone can say anything to you and you're gone, they're not going to move forward. You're not ready for that type of awakened, conscious relationship. And there are all types of relationships: platonic, your friendships, which are platonic, your romantic relationships, business relationships, career relationships. So we are relating in every area of our lives. Job relationships, we're constantly relating. All right? But the key here to move forward in your vision, for anyone that is connected to your vision, they're coming into your life and they're checking. They're not just coming in because they're divinely guided in. They're trying to make sure, is this person ready for what I have? Are they like this? Or we wobble? Or are we going to get started moving forward and then all of the voices around them are doing this and they're going to turn and walk away, or they're just going to sit in confusion? All right? If you discern that, chosen ones, in that connection, that has been divine, and it is divinely guided in. When it shows up and you're not ready, it's not because it's not divinely guided. It's just you're not ready. So I've been telling you to prepare for this. Prepare. If you have not been preparing, you're not going to be able to take full advantage of the divine timing that is happening. All right? You don't want to miss opportunities. And it's not to say that opportunities won't come again. I can't govern when they come. But why miss an opportunity because you're not prepared when you can just get ready and make sure you're rooted and grounded and ready to cover that vision, ready to cover that relationship, ready to cover those opportunities spiritually, all right, and naturally, ready to contend with anyone that tries to drive a wedge in that collaboration or that partnership. Listen, I want you to have a fantastic day today, and I'll see you next time. Tools.